Welcome to Barons Online. Today I'm going to take you through a bar workout, so all you need is a chair or something to hold on to, and we're going to get going straight away. So, feet together, we're going to start to warm up, so we're going to float the arm out to the side. Little floats, let the body go, and again. So we float. So bar workout, really good for lower body, as well as strengthening those core muscles. And again, let's float. So from here, we're going to take it out into first position. Let's place the hands just to the hips, open out. So as we're opening, what we're thinking about is wrapping those inner thighs round, squeezing into the glutes. So we're going to imagine we've got a piece of tight cling film that we're wrapping around. Bringing those inner thighs around to the bottoms. And again, squeeze and close into that first position. Let's stay here. We're going to take a plie, down and lift. So as we're lifting up, we're pushing up through the heels, squeezing the inner thighs, and we're tucking that tailbone underneath. Lift, squeeze, keeping the knees soft. This is our plie. First position, toes out, knees tracking over the toes. Again, we plie and squeeze. Let's take it into a squat. So we're going to sit back, we're going to push the bottom away and sit back. Again, sit. We come back to first. Let's bring the arms down. We're going to go 4, 3, and 2, 1. Sit back to your squat. 4, 3, 2. Let's do 2 of each. Plie. Sit back to squat for 2. We go 1 of each. So we plie and we squat. Plie, and we squat. Again. Plie. Again. Sit back. Go back to that first position. Plie. Arms down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Tuck the tailbone under. Again. Push up. Let's think about the arms. So, bra bar first, 5th up and 2nd. Nice, smooth, fluid movements. Open out. Bra bar first, 5th to 2nd. We're going to bring that middle finger and our thumb towards one another. Let's add the plie. Lift. Open out. So warming up those muscles. Squeezing those inner thighs. From here we're going to come onto toes. So we lift, we lower. Demi point. Control. Let's add the arms. Come into that 5th position. Lift, lower, lift. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that plie. Float the arms. And we take it out into what we call second position, a little bit wider. Let's place the hands on the hips. We go plie. Knees are soft. The inner thighs squeeze as we lift. The knees track over toes. Again, we have 4, 3, 2. We're going to go back for a squat. Let's do a wide squat. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Turn out. Tuck the tailbone under. Sit back to squat. 4, and 3. Let's take 2 of each. Sit back. Singles, 1. Sit. Again. Plie. We're turning out, we're squatting back. So lots of work on that lower body. Let's go for a little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift, and again. Let's take the arms second, plie, lovely side bend, plie. So we're lengthening through the side of the body, over. Again, over, lengthen. Bring yourself into that second plie. Now, spinal rotation. Warming up the muscles in the back. One more each side. Plie back to first. Give yourself a bit of a shake out. Should be feeling a little warmer now. I'm going to grab my chair. I'm going to go side on so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I start off feet together. I rest my hands on top of my chair. And I'm going to lift up onto my tiptoes. And lower. Lift. This is my makeshift bar. We all have chairs at home. We can use them just as well as having a ballet bar. Lift. So coming nice and high onto the toes, so simplified ballet movements using the principles of Pilates. Lift. Stay nice and high on your toes. We start to pedal. Push. So we're pushing one heel down the other. We push. Ground to the heel. A little bit of disco music this morning for you. Push down. Stay high onto toes, plie. Keep the knees together, the feet together. Sit and stand. Firing up those quads. Let's go. We're going to take a little pulse. Lift. Again. Lift. Again, let's go for pulse. 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3. Little tiny pulses. And lift. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for single, down and lift. Now come down to your plie, pelvic tilt. We're going to lift and squeeze those muscles. Again, lift, squeeze. Lift. So really think about lifting and squeezing the muscles at the same time. Now, from here, we just lower the heels and lift them. Drop and lift. We go back to that little tiny pulse. Lift. Let's go for singles. Down. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, step away. We come forwards and we lengthen through the back of the legs. We lengthen into the spine. Bend the knees. So now start to roll up through the spine. And we step back in. We turn out to first. Squeeze, tuck tailbone under, we give a plie. Down, squeeze the inner thighs, keep the knees soft. Push up through the heels, so as you're lifting, push the heels into the floor. Down, lift. So the knees are going out over toes. Again, lifting through the crown of the head. Let's go on to demi-point, so we lift, lower. Nice and controlled. Nice and high on the toes. Again, lifting through the crown of the head. Lift. Up. Control the lift and lower. Stay high on the demi-point. We take a plie. Squeeze the inner thighs. Down and lift. Nice and high. Should we feel those legs now? Hopefully. Should we take a pulse? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift. Little tiny pulses. Lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Squeeze. Lift. Now stay in your demi-point, so we're here and our knees are bent. We come down a deeper and lift. The knees are staying bent, so we're not coming back up. Down and lift. Down and lift. Again, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Should we take a balance? Let's take one arm up. And the other. One hand down, the other. Drop the heels, feet in, step back. Let's go again for that lengthen, so we constantly stretch out. We bend the knees, we roll up, and we step in. So, we're going to take the legs nice and wide into second, so I'm going to actually just turn round. You can still see my feet. Plie. Down. So again, the tailbone tucks under. We plie and lift. Again, tailbone tucks under, squeeze in the inner thighs, knees out over toes. And lift. Let's go for a pulse. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift, and again. Little tiny pulses. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Singles, down. Lift. Squeeze. Tailbone tucked under. Lift. Squeeze. Stay in your plie. One heel lifts, then the other heel. So alternate heel raises. Lift. Crown the head, stay up. We lift. We lower. Lift, lower, lift. Keep going. Single heel raise. Stay in the plie. Lift. 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 Let's go for both heel lifts. Up, down, lift, lower. Again, stay in that plie. Lift, lift. Stay up, pulse. Tiny, tiny. Little squeeze. Place the heels down, give me a deep plie, little deeper, and push up. Well done. Bring those legs in, give a shake. Let's take the chair to the side of us. So, I'm going to hold on for my balance. I'm going to take a tendu out to the side. So I'm going to lengthen that leg. I'm going to think that my leg is getting stuck as I bring it in, so I'm using resistance of my floor to bring the leg in. Lengthen, squeeze. Tuck the tailbone under, out. Lengthen. Again, out. Sliding across the floor. Let's take the arm to second, slow. Lengthen the leg. Again. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it going. Slide across that floor. Let's have the arm down, round, up and out, float, lift. So keeping the leg going, just adding a little arm movement, coordination. From here, take the leg out. Place the hand to the hip. Turn the foot slightly so it's facing forward so we have alignment through the hip. We're going to take a leg raise, up. Try not to lean towards your chair. Still think about lifting here. Lift. Up. Up. Control. Lift. Stay up, turn towards your chair, arabesque. Turn that heel slightly inwards, a slight hinge from the hip, arabesque. Let's have a little pulse. Try and square the shoulders off. Keep that leg lengthened, no cheeky bending in the knee. singles, keep the leg lifted, turn back to face front, down we go back to single leg raise, lift. Last 4, 2, 1, well done. Let's switch sides. Tendu. Slide and squeeze. So we're really thinking that leg is getting stuck on that floor. So we're using the resistance of the floor to really work the leg as hard as we can. Again, out. Trying to tuck the tailbone under. Arm out to second position. Slide and close. Let's speed it up a little bit. 1, 2. Slide and close. Should we have the arm? Out. So we're floating. Lift. Open. So I'm kind of taking my gaze to where my arm's going. So I'm following my hand. From here, step. Let's lift the leg up. So I've slightly rotated so my foot is facing forwards, just to really ensure that I'm keeping the hips nice and stable and level. Again, try not to lean towards a chair. Try and keep the crown of the head lifted all the way up. Lift. Let's turn to face that chair into arabesque. Square your shoulders, lift. Try and turn the heel just slightly inwards, lift. So I am slightly hinging from my hip, just resting my hand on the chair so we're not grabbing on for dear life. Lift. Take a little pulse. Back to single arabesque, lift. Hold that leg, turn back to that side leg raise. And lifting to the crown of your head, lift. Well done. Give those legs a good old shake out. So just for a moment, lose the bar. Second, plie. Lovely side bend. Down. Lengthen. Plie. Side the body. reach, down, nice and deep in that plie, over, two more. Come back to your first position. Let's plie, float, both. Let the head just slightly turn, squeezing my inner thighs. We're starting just to cool down. Arms, bra bar, first, fifth to second, bra bar, first, fifth to second. Again. Up and out. Last time. Well done. Let's just grab our chair for our little stretch. We're going to step one leg back. Push that heel down. Use your chair for support. Just push that back heel down. Step it in. And the other side. Push that heel down and lengthen. We bring that in front of the thigh stretch, take hold of the foot, just slightly tilt forwards with the pelvis. And switch. Into glute, take the leg across and sit back. And let's switch sides, take the leg across. Just sit back. So really getting that nice stretch in our bottom. Into hamstrings, so we're going to sit back, hand on the bent leg and just push the bottom away. And the other side. Release. Take the hand on top, just open that chest. And release. Come back to your first position. We're going to wrap the inner thighs round. We're going to squeeze into the glutes. We take a breath in and a breath out. And again, we take that breath in and out. We finish with a curtsy. That curtsy. Last time. Come back. And give yourself a huge big clap. Well done, everybody. That was your bar class for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon. Take care, guys.